YouTube family, it's Laura here, and today I have a skincare video I wanted to share with you guys. I want to show you the products that I use all the time. Now this isn't going to be a skincare routine video, but this video is going to be about these skincare products that I am currently in love with, that I've been using for quite a while now, and I'm going to go over why I use them and what they can do for you guys. I get multiple messages all the time on Facebook asking me questions about skincare and what people should use and advice and things like that, and it's because I work at a dermatologist and I've worked at one for quite a while. So I'm going to share with you my knowledge on skincare and the products that I'm loving. So if you're interested in that, well then please keep watching. So the first thing we're going to talk about in this video is makeup removers. My all-time favorite makeup remover is the Maybelline Express Clean Makeup Remover. Now this is the gel one. I know they make a liquid one, and I think they make a lotiony one too. But my all-time favorite is definitely the gel. Crazy enough, the best thing about this makeup remover is the smell. It smells too good, okay? This makeup remover is amazing. I love it. It's not greasy at all. And I think it's the #1 thing that I love to death about this makeup remover here. It's just so oil-free and it removes makeup beautifully. And it smells real good. Alright, for my next makeup remover, it's going to be these Wipes by Neutrogena. They are the makeup remover cleansing towelettes. I have been using these forever, and they are just absolutely wonderful at removing makeup. They don't have almost anything in them that like burns your eyes or anything like that. So I absolutely love them, and they do a wonderful job of removing makeup. And Neutrogena has been known as a safe company for hypoallergenic skin and things like that. So they're really trusted. And so these are just my go-to makeup removing wipe. If you are looking for a good makeup wipe, I highly recommend these. Let's jump right in to my favorite face washes. So first we're going to go over exfoliants. I have 2 exfoliants. The first exfoliant is high-end. It is the Stila Skincare Glowing Reviews. First of all, this stuff just smells expensive. Am I the only one that smells like everything? It's important to exfoliate your skin at least once to twice a week. It's removing all the dead skin cells off of your skin, and it's creating a luminous finish for you, just making your skin glow and look beautiful, getting rid of all the dead, dull skin on your face. Now the reason I like this exfoliator so much is because the beads are so tiny and they're so gentle, but they really get in there and they really make my face feel so incredibly soft after I get done with this exfoliant. Now there's an item that I do use with this exfoliant, and that is this, which I bet you guys are like, what the heck is that? This is called a Dr. Sponge. And it looks like this. This is an eco-friendly, biodegradable skin cleansing sponge here. And it's like on a little string here. The one that I use here is the black one, which is for oily to combination skin. And you can use this sponge by itself, or you can just use it with a product on it. And my favorite thing in the world to do, which I just love my skin so much after I do this. What I do is I put a dab of my exfoliant on the back side of this, and then I start scrubbing my face with it. This little guy here, as you can tell, is really flexible, and it's just really thin. Whenever you first get your Dr. Sponge, it's really tiny and it's hard, but as soon as you wet it, it starts to expand to like double its size. And the pretty cool thing about this is you don't have to use a facial cleanser with this. You can just scrub your face with the Dr. Sponge without any cleanser. But for me, I like to put my cleanser on top of it, and then I just hang it up in my shower, let it dry, and you'll just wet it every time. And also, if you have really sensitive skin and you have a hard time with exfoliants drying out your skin, you can just use this thing alone by itself with nothing on it, so it's not gonna irritate your skin, and it's really eco-friendly, it's really organic. You can even use this on a baby skin. It's just all really pure and natural things that this thing is made out of, which is pretty cool. Like, there's no chemicals or anything weird in it. I feel like it's done a wonderful job helping control the oil in my skin. If you have oily skin, I highly recommend this black guy right here. Well, I am just like obsessing over this thing right now. I have some discount codes for this. I'll link them down in the description bar down below if you're interested in checking it out. And of course, I'll leave the web link for everything that I mentioned in this video down below, so you'll be able to find the products that I mentioned in this video. And then also, just to mention to you real quick, I do have the Dr. Sponge to wash my body with, which I love this thing so much more than my loofah. Like, I threw my loofah away and I'm just using this. Again, when you open it, it's hard and it's really small, and then you wet it and then it looks like this. It's like doubles in size, which is pretty cool. This one is for every skin type, and I think they make different body sponges and they make different facial sponges depending on what your concerns are with your skin. This is just like an original one. They don't really have a smell to them, but I like to put my body wash on them and scrub my body, and it just makes my skin, seriously, my skin feels like it glows after I use it, because it's almost like it's a really, really gentle exfoliant for your skin. And again, you can even use this on like little children and babies because it's so naturally made, and they think they both last 2 to 3 months, which is pretty cool. So I'll link all that down below if you're interested in checking that out, because I am loving the Dr. Sponge. Now let me move on to my second exfoliant that I am currently obsessed with. It is the Olay Fresh Effects Out of the Swirl Deep Pore Clean Exfoliating Scrub, and this one is in honeysuckle and white tea. And of course, you guys know I'm already gonna say this guy smells so amazing. And again, I just put a pump of this out on my Dr. Sponge, and I just start scrubbing in a circular motion all over my face. I love it. Absolutely love it. I actually think, I know this is crazy for me to say, I think these are quite compatible as far as the size of the beads in the exfoliant and what they do for my face as far as not overpowering exfoliates or anything like that. I think they're just really, really compatible. So if you are looking for a high-end, I recommend the Stila. And if you're just looking for a little bit of an inexpensive exfoliant, I definitely recommend the Olay Fresh Effects exfoliants. I think I paid like $4.99 for this at Walgreens. This is definitely one of my absolute favorites. Okay, now we're gonna go on to face washes that are not exfoliants, which I have 2 more to go over, and then I'll be quiet about face washes. This is my all-time favorite face wash ever in the universe. This is just like bomb.com right here. This is the Ultra Gentle Daily Cleanser, and this is the foaming formula. They have a creamy formula. You're gonna hate it. I absolutely hate it. Everybody that uses it hates it and they complain about it. Be sure to read and get the foaming formula. I think this is my 4th bottle of this, so if you can understand my love for it, it is unreal, okay, people? Like, I can't even describe to you how wonderful it is. Anyways, I could literally wash my face with this much makeup on with this, wipe my face with a towel, you know, when I get finished, and I would have no makeup on my face. That is what a great cleanser this is. And it's so gentle on your skin. You could wash your face with this and then use your exfoliant. And once again, I'm going to mention Dr. Sponge. I use this with my Dr. Sponge. I just put a little pump on there and start scrubbing. If you are having breakouts, you have acne prone skin, you have oily skin, this is the face wash for you. This is the Clear Pore Face Wash by Neutrogena. You can use this as a mask or you can use it as a face wash. Now, what I like to do, I'll shut up about Dr. Sponge eventually, but what I like to do is put it on my Dr. Sponge, swirl it around my face, cover my whole face in it, let it set for 5 minutes, and then wash it off to use it as a mask. What this is benzoyl peroxide, and it actually has a pretty high strength of benzoyl peroxide in it. And let me just tell you guys, if you have acne, acne's enemy is benzoyl peroxide. If you're dealing with oily skin, breakouts, you need to use a benzoyl peroxide cleanser. Now, if your face feels really red and crazy after you get done use it, you could be allergic to benzoyl peroxide, and do not use it if you are allergic. Because you can just use it as an everyday face wash, or you can leave it on and use it as a mask some nights. It's up to you. Now, with that being said, this is a powerful cleanser. It's strong and it will dry out your skin. Like, I literally have had lipstick all over my teeth. That's embarrassing. Whenever I'm having breakouts, I'm like, let me go get my benzoyl peroxide. With that being said, we're gonna go ahead and move on into face masks. Okay, I have 3 face masks to go over with you because I am a face mask junkie. First one is by Lush. It is the Mask Magnamenti. I believe I pronounced that right. You guys will correct me, no doubt. Oh, it smells like mint chocolate chip cookies. This mask is really, really good for breakouts. Again, if you're having breakouts, this is another go-to mask that you can use. I bought the smaller one because masks do expire and you need to check the expirations on your mask to make sure they ain't old and crusty. This expires this month. Oh my god, I've got to use it now. I actually had like little bitty bumps on my skin that were just like teeny tiny, and I started using this a couple of days a week, and it really did help me out with that. So I do love this mask. I love the way it smells, and just about anything Lush puts out I do appreciate. The next mask I want to go over is an oldie but a goodie. I have been using this mask before I even turned the camera on for YouTube. I have been using this mask forever. It is the Pores Be Pure by Formula 1006. This can be found at Ulta. I think it's like $9 or less. It does have quite the tingling sensation, but I will tell you, pores look so much better after I use this mask. I think this mask is just directly for your pores. However, it burns your face just a little bit. But if the burning persists more than like 2 minutes, I would say there's an issue and you should not ever use it again. And yeah, so I highly recommend this guy here. And now my last mask, so I will shut up about mask, is the Boscia Black Mask. Now I know you guys have probably heard a lot about this stuff on YouTube, and that's why I bought it, because I was like, hey, this girl over here is talking good about it, so is this girl, let me try it out. This is a luminizing mask. It's supposed to make your skin glow. The really beauty of this mask, this is a peel off mask, which I just think is just the coolest thing in the world. I think this one runs around $36, so it's a little bit more pricey. I actually do love this mask a whole lot. Whenever my face just seems dull or kind of lifeless, I like to exfoliate my face, and then I like to pop on my Boscia mask. I think Boscia is a high quality brand, and I do respect their product line. I think that they put a lot of effort into the products that they put out on the market, and they are to be appreciated, because I haven't really ran into a bad Boscia product yet. I think the most fun part about it is peeling it off, and the only thing is it like rips all my, like, you know, your face is covered in like, I don't know, like tiny hairs. Well, this sucker like ripped all my hairs out of my face whenever I was peeling it off. I was like, oh my god, stop! Okay, now I'm gonna jump into the toner. I literally only have one toner to mention to you guys because I've only been using one toner. Anyways, it is the Stila Skincare Toner. It is, oh wait, the Stila Skincare Undercover Conditioning Toner and Moisture Prep. My face can get a little bit dry other than my freaking forehead right here. Like, this is just like an oil pit. It's not alcohol based or anything like that. And as I said in a previous video before, whenever you put it on a cotton ball, it literally like doesn't even absorb in the cotton ball. It's just like really, really thick toner. It smells just like the exfoliant. Delicious. It has antioxidants in this toner here, and just really, really good for your skin. Evens out the pH balance of your skin once you've done all the exfoliating and the washing and the mask and all that. This just restores that, you know, keeps me looking fresh. Okay, and then my moisturizers is what we're gonna jump into next. If you have acne prone skin, if you have oily skin, I do not recommend putting creams on your face at night. What it's gonna do is irritate the acne that is already there, and it's just going to increase the oils on your skin. Use a gel moisturizer. You guys already know what I'm going to tell you. It is the Olay Fresh Effects Gel Moisturizer. It smells so good. Gels are water-based moisturizers. Creams are oil-based moisturizers. You do the math. I put this all over my face and neck every single night and every single morning, and my face is just loving it. It is a very cooling gel. A little bit of moisturizer can make a big difference in your skin, especially for those of you who have oily skin. This is the only moisturizer you need. You literally just need to stick with a gel, and you can use it morning and night because you're supposed to be washing your face every morning and night. Next, if you are concerned with aging and you have pretty dry skin, things like that, my moisturizer I'm going to recommend to you is the Olay Regenerist Micro Sculpting Cream. It is fragrance free, which of course I always like that. Anyways, I picked this up at the drugstore. I think it's like $32, which is pretty darn expensive for a drugstore cream. I use this mostly during the winter time whenever my face is really gross and dry. The really cool thing about this is it's not such of a greasy cream, because once you put it on your face, it's almost instantly dry once you put it on your skin, which is something pretty cool. So if your skin is like deathly dry and you're concerned about aging and you're not dealing with the oil and you're not dealing with the acne, this is an amazing moisturizer to go to. The very last thing I'm going to talk to you guys about is a retinol. I have been using retinols for a really, really long time. Okay, that was dramatic. I have been using retinols for like 3 years, a little over 3 years now. I've mentioned this before, but a retinol is basically Accutane in a tube. It is a derivative of vitamin A. What a retinol does for you is it increases the turnover time for your skin cells, like pores and things like that, small fine wrinkles, uneven skin tone. Is increasing that turnover time for your skin cells, renewing the skin cells quicker. So it basically gives you a youthful appearance using a retinol. Retinols are a long-term thing. You can't use a retinol 2 nights a week and expect it to work. A retinol is something you have to just ongoingly do. Retinol is one of those products that will just pay you in the long run. Most retinols are prescription. The one I have here is a tretinoin, which is the generic name for a retinol, and this is 0.25%. It is a rather weak one. I have to use a weak one because my skin is kind of dry, and these bad boys will dry you out. Real quick, I'm going to mention to you a drugstore retinol. It is the Rapid Wrinkle Repair Serum from Neutrogena, and yeah, this is actually a pretty strong retinol. I used this and it like really dried out my skin, but this one you can pick up at the drugstore. So that is my spill on all of my favorite skincare products. I hope it was insightful for you. I hope I answered some of your questions. I hope I helped some of you out. If you're interested in any of the products that I mentioned in this video, you know I'm gonna link them down below in the down bar. Don't you dare leave this channel without subscribing. I'd love to have you as a part of my YouTube family. I love you guys to death. You are amazing, and don't forget to follow me on all my social media. It will be listed down below, and I will see you on my next video. Bye guys.